Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. A run now from Achane. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Flowers going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because...
And it's a fumble. And the Dolphins have got it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Achane gets it from the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Fields. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. The Dolphins at 8-2 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. They'll go. Achane. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Achane here. They stay on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. Ronnie Hillman in there. He gets the carry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He'll drop to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So it past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime to get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. On play action, Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Flowers going to go in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man, Dell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 2nd down, here's Fields. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And some room to work. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. Up the middle, Achane. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Running right, here's Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Ninth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here. All eyes on Fields. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Miami. This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England trotting into place on offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Price. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, and make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First throw in overtime by Fields. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Fields. He'll dump this off to Achane.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Room past the 35. And he's got room. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll run. Achane trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Up the middle, Hillman. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. So for Miami, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.